kids that you voted for a felon and a criminal? Will you tell them that breaking the law is how they should live their lives? That lying to their families about porn stars and hush money is how they should behave?
Donald Trump is livid, and Marjorie Taylor Greene is shocked by a set of biting parody ads recently released by the Lincoln Project. These clever ads mock Greene, who thought she could push her conspiracy theories without being challenged, and they also poke fun at Trump. He's reportedly fuming, perhaps even throwing ketchup at the walls in frustration. Trump is so upset he can't concentrate on his golf game, acting like a kid who just lost his favorite toy. He's been ranting nonstop about how unfair it all is. Meanwhile, Greene is scrambling to manage the fallout, but it's too late. The ads have gone viral, putting her in the spotlight. Trump and his allies are struggling to deal with the impact of these spoofs, and it's clearly hitting them hard.
Doesn't stop at a weaponized legal system. I'm not going to mince words with you all. Democrats want Republicans dead, and they've already started the killings. We're all targets now, though, for daring to push back.
The Lincoln Project's latest parody ads are taking direct aim at Marjorie Taylor Greene, delivering a brutal hit. In these ads, she's mocked for her outlandish conspiracy theories and her constant jabs at Dr. Fauci. Greene has been relentlessly attacking Fauci, even going so far as to call him Mr. Fauci, ignoring his proper title, like a rebellious child refusing to listen. She's also made the ridiculous claim that he crafted public health guidelines just to make people suffer. It's a real tinfoil hat moment.
Oh, that little boy wasn't even the #1 most childish person in Congress today. That honor went to the Klan mom, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
And making up guidelines like 6 feet distancing and masking of children. Do you think that's appropriate? Do the American people deserve to be abused like that, Mr. Fauci?
Marjorie Taylor Greene's accusations against Dr. Fauci have reached absurd new heights, with her labeling him an absolute monster and accusing him of mass murder. She's even demanding criminal charges against him. The Lincoln Project has seized on these extreme claims to highlight how badly she misunderstands science and the risks her inflammatory language creates. Dr. Fauci has confirmed that her remarks have led to an increase in death threats against him and his family, underscoring the serious impact words can have, especially when they come from a public figure.
Continued this nonsense in the hall.
He's guilty of mass murder. I mean, Fauci he's an absolute monster. He should have his medical license revoked, and he should be charged.
By who? The Gazpacho police? I mean, people voted for this woman. Thousands of people voted for this ham in a can come to life.
The Lincoln Project's parody ads take aim at Marjorie Taylor Greene, spotlighting how her actions are damaging public trust in science. By dismissing the expertise of those tasked with keeping us safe, Greene stirs up fear and anger in the public. The ads highlight the dangerous consequences of her behavior and expose the real risks of undermining professionals. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is reportedly having a meltdown over these ads, with rumors suggesting he's been throwing fits like a child who's lost their favorite toy. Greene, on the other hand, is sulking as her credibility continues to crumble. The big question now is how Trump will respond to this public embarrassment. Will he distance himself from Greene's antics or lash out on social media? So far, the Lincoln Project has clearly hit a nerve, and they show no signs of backing off. True to form, Trump has been ranting on Fox News about how unfairly he and his family have been treated, while Melania seems disapproving of her husband's usual behavior.
A wonderful wife who has to listen to this stuff all the time. They do that for this reason. They do that, all these salacious names that they put in.
Trump sat for a chat with the gang at Fox and Friends, who provided 6 very warm and friendly shoulders for him to cry on.
These are bad people. I know everything they're doing. I know every move they make. I get it. It's tougher. I think it's probably, in many ways, it's tougher on my face.
Beyond the personal drama, Trump's reaction offers a revealing glimpse into his current political strategy, or lack thereof. He seems to be flailing, shouting at anyone who disagrees with him while offering no real solutions or vision for the future. Once again, he's resorting to his usual tactics of distraction and misdirection, dodging the actual content of the Lincoln Project's ads. Trump has even hinted at potential unrest if he faces real consequences, issuing a subtle threat to rally his supporters and intimidate his opponents, a classic strawman move. But with his legal troubles mounting and his popularity slipping, it's starting to look like he's a man grasping at straws. In a curious twist, Trump has recently embraced TikTok, the very platform he once threatened to ban. Now he's jumping into lip-sync videos and dancing challenges, a move that reeks of desperation. Jimmy Kimmel was quick to call out the irony, pointing out that Trump doesn't even follow his own son on the app, hinting at some family tension. The most telling moment came when Trump was asked about declassifying documents on JFK, 9/11, and Jeffrey Epstein. He was eager to discuss JFK and 9/11, but suddenly clammed up when it came to Epstein, stammering that the public wouldn't be able to handle it. Kimmel couldn't resist highlighting the hypocrisy, speculating that Trump might be hiding something about his connections to Ghislaine Maxwell and Epstein. Trump's hesitation on the Epstein issue only raises more questions about what he might be keeping under wraps.
Declassify the 9/11 files?
Yeah.
Would you declassify JFK files?
Yeah. I did a lot of it.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Clear that Trump is facing criticism from all sides, and he's struggling to maintain his grip. His reaction to the Lincoln Project's ads is just the latest example of a man losing influence, though he's not completely out of the game. Despite his decline, he still has a loyal base that will stick by him no matter what. But what does this mean for the future of American politics? And can parody and satire really sway public opinion? The Lincoln Project has a track record that suggests they can. Their ads have a way of cutting through the noise and exposing the uncomfortable truths that politicians try to hide. Their recent takedowns of Marjorie Taylor Greene and Trump are prime examples. The ads ridicule Greene for her wild attacks on Dr. Fauci and conspiracy theories, making her appear like a dangerous radical who threatens public trust in science. These portrayals are clearly reshaping how the public views her. The Lincoln Project has been playing this game for a while, with past campaigns having a major impact, especially on Trump. They excel at creating viral, visually powerful content that highlights the absurdity of politicians' words and actions. They seem to have a formula for making ads that stick in people's minds and reinforce negative opinions. Ultimately, the Lincoln Project's success shows that parody and satire can indeed shape public opinion. Their ability to mix humor with harsh truth allows them to cut through the political clutter and leave a lasting impact. Whether this leads to real changes in the political landscape, however, remains to be seen.
Went into the voting booth, happy to pull the lever for the only former president in history to bear the mark of criminal shame. What will you tell your kids? That you voted for a felon and a criminal, supported a man found guilty by a citizen jury. Will you tell them that breaking the law is how they should live their lives? That lying to their families about porn stars and hush money is how they should...
Parody advertisements don't just make politicians look bad. They can significantly influence public opinion. These ads reveal politicians' flaws by picking apart their words, actions, and personas, showing the public who they really are. The Lincoln Project knows how to harness this power, as seen with Trump's reaction to their latest ads.